again to AA Home Gardening, guys. Another tropical plant for you. My castor oil bean plant. Guys, I totally forgot to show you the first stage when I was planting out the seeds. But they germinate, I would say, less than 2 weeks, probably about 10, 11 days. I started seeing movements. So these are the older ones. So you can see the true leaves and everything. And this one just pop up this week, so you can see the baby leaves and the true leaves just coming through there. I don't know if I can dig away and see one of the beans. These came straight from Jamaica, guys, as I featured it in my tour when I was doing my tropical plant tour, and told you I got it from one of my subscribers, Tanya Home Gardening. So yes, guys, so the tropical plant, you can see the roots probably coming through now. Yep, you can see some root dangling. You know, castor oil itself is a miracle oil, but you have to be careful with the seeds because the seeds are toxin, guys. You know, they can poison you. But the plant itself is so beautiful. And you know, castor oil been in the media recently for all the health benefits. You know, castor oil is good for hair. And guys, when I was growing up in Jamaica, people always use castor oil to thicken your hair. You know, if you have any ear issues. Let's see if I can find. I don't think I can find another seed. I think I put about 5 or so in here. So, oops, I think that's one of the empty seed. The seeds came out. Yeah, this was one of the empty ones. So now castor oil from back home. We always have castor oil to use. People even use it as a lactative. So if someone is in their last trimester of pregnancy and they just want to speed things up, the castor oil, guys, so good. People normally just harvest the seed, parch them and things like that. But we haven't got to that stage yet, guys. It's just the plant. But the plant itself is beautiful. This plant, just to have it in your garden, is beautification. So nice. And they grow very quickly. I sowed these... what are we now? August. I saw these in July. So yeah, I saw these in July, and the weather have warmed up a bit over the UK by then, so I didn't have to put them in a propagator or anything like that, and they just pop up beautifully. If the weather stay as it is for another month or so, these will just grow uncontrollable. These grow really fast. But just be careful if you're growing these in your garden and you have them outside and then they produce seeds. When the seeds pops, they go everywhere. These can take over. So the seeds will go everywhere. And if you have pets like chicken or dogs or anything like that, be careful because it can poison them. So the seed can drop. What's a poison in the color? I think it's resin. Correct me in the comment section. I think it's resin. Is pronounced the poison that is in the seeds. But guys, my granddad used to sell castor oil back in the days, that's ages ago, and he used to make loads of money doing that. He had a lovely castor oil plant right at the front of his back door. As soon as I opened the back door, the plant was there, and he used to sell the beans. He never used to process it into oil. He just used to sell the beans, and then the person who buys it then process it into oil and things like that. Guys, these last time I go to Jamaica, like these were just going wild. No one was harvesting the beans. They just left it because it's a long process, guys, to get the oil from it. But it's worth doing because most of the oil in the market, they put salt in there and different additives. That is not as good. But guys, go and look at the health benefit of castor oil. So I'm jumping the gun, guys. I haven't reached the oil stage. But the fact that my plant is healthy and looking good. And all I did, guys, I just took the seeds, split it open, the exposed little tiny seeds inside, stick it in the soil, less than ½ inch deep. And that's it. Within less than 2 weeks, I have these beautiful plants. But you know, the castor oil is good for skin, guys. It's good for even IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Guys, there's so much benefit to the castor oil. I've even seen online where they say the castor oil will help with eyesight. you kind of just rub it over your eyelid at night when you go to sleep. And it have to be at night, guys, because if I put it in the day, it become a bit blurry. Put it over your eyelid at night and those things. But guys, I'm so happy that I have another tropical plant growing in my garden here in Coal, UK. So I just thought I highlight my little castor oil bean plants that's growing on for me here in the UK. Guys, what do you think the leaves? They look a bit like grape leaves. What do you think? A bit like grape leaf, but they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plant. So I show you the progress of these in a month or so. Guys, it's been a week now since I show you my castor oil bean, and I have some more coming up. This one, you can see the baby. Now I have true leaf on, and this one just seems to be a dwarf, guys, not growing much. And so what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna repot some of these because there's too much in the one pot. So I'm gonna repot these babies. So I'm gonna try and see, because there's no 4 in this container and it's too much, guys. Ideally I shouldn't have more than 2 in this one container. So I'm gonna try and see if I can take out these 2 bigger ones. The camera not even set properly, but I try and take out these 2 bigger ones, and then I'm gonna repot those, okay? But I don't want to damage it, and I don't know if there's any more seeds in there that will be coming up, so I'm gonna squeeze it and try and see if I can just pull it out instead of taking out all the dirt without damaging it, guys, because I don't want to damage my babies, but I don't want to chuck it out totally in case there's others coming up. And you can see the shed of the castor bean there. Root system not looking bad, guys. I can't even get to set the camera any better view for you guys. So if I can probably help it out a little. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna repot these 2, guys. They've grown really, really well. Repot these 2 babies, and then oh, you have a massive taproot on it. Interesting. So I fight with these and then come back to you. So I just pot up the first one with you. So I managed to take out most of it without damaging all the root. So there it is, guys. Castor oil bean plants are so beautiful. So I'm gonna repot these up, and then these will continue to grow on. I think we'll promise a little more warmth before summer finished. I can just take off the dead ones, so these should continue to grow on beautifully for us. That's damage. Take that off as well. So all I'm gonna do is plant up this beautiful one with you. So I have a container here, just some recycled compost. So I'm just gonna put it as it was before, because I'm trying not to damage my plant that is right here. But I didn't have another location, guys, so I'm just doing it right here. And then, because outside is quite windy at the moment, if I go outside, it probably won't even hear me well. And then I just top it up. That's all I'm gonna do, guys. And then feed it with some stinky comfrey and nettle tea, and then that will be it for this season. I won't feed it again. I won't bother it again now until next year. That's all, guys. So until next year, I won't touch it and I won't do anything to it. So all I'm gonna do now is just to water this in, and then that's 1 castor oil bean all planted in its final location for now. And that's it, guys. I'm growing castor oil bean here in Coal, UK. So I see you on the next upload. Take care now. Bye bye.
Like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell.